hot. We is back. We are live and we are not awake.
And it is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Check Quizzle.
Happy Wednesday, baby.
Thank you for making me my coffee.
Of course. Got a good system going.
My nose is starting to whistle. I can hear it. Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Well, this is what I was doing yesterday. Do that. When you do that, just...
No, I did, but it caught the back end of it back
Didn't
here.
you read the Podcaster's Handbook?
No, I don't think either one of us did.
Nah. Oh, I got a couple things. I got a couple news things, but take it away on the intro.
Is it just me? Oh, sorry. Welcome back to We Shouldn't Have a Podcast. My name is Lacey Cavalier Carmichael.
My name's Jackie Carmichael.
And yeah, here we go. Guys, it's so hot. Is it not so hot to you again today?
No, it's not hot to me right now.
I'm sweating.
Really?
Yes.
Want me to turn the thermostat down real quick?
I mean...
Because obviously it's not the same, but I'm not hot right now.
I mean, I know I'm in pants, but it's not that crazy.
Are you going to be good for the show?
I'll lock in.
Okay, cool. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you set this over there, though? I think the coffee's not helping. I'll turn it into an iced coffee when we leave. Or when we're done. Oh, my hands are sweating. Palms weak. What is it? Hands sweating. Knees weak.
Talking about the Eminem song?
Palms sweating.
Palm sweaty.
Knees.
No.
Knees shaking.
No, palm sweaty.
Knees weak.
No.
Okay, I'll stop.
There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti. He looked nervous, but on the surface he looked calm and ready to drop bombs. The crowd looks so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now. Everyone's choking now. The cops are loud. Now. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
You finding it?
That song.
Yeah, no, I know the song.
Who sings it?
Eminem.
What's Eminem's real name?
Eminem.
Where's he from?
Montana. Just kidding.
Influenza.
Influenza.
Marshall Mathers. He's from Detroit. 8 Mile.
Yeah, Detroit. 8 Mile.
Hey, watch out now.
What?
Careful now.
I'm the one that quoted his song. Shout out Eminem. You know I love you.
Shout out Eminem. Shout out Eminem.
Good morning, Shorty.
Good morning. You want to tell them a little bit about yesterday?
It was a long day. It was a good day, but it was a really long day. We got up, recorded the podcast, as you may or may not have heard, which we've been having trouble with our platform that uploads the audio file to Spotify. Spotify, yeah, and iTunes, or podcast, Apple Podcast. iTunes, wow, what a throwback. But so it was really, really, really late on there, but it's always up on YouTube on the right time because, I mean, I handle the YouTube and Jackie handles the Spotify.
Yeah, I handle the RSS feed. So, yeah, I don't know what's been going on with it, but it's like it's supposed to be automatic, and then obviously it's not automatic, and then when I don't see it up, it's a couple hours later, and
we were out and about.
Yeah, we were out and about. So yeah, apologies on that. I'll be locked in. It'll be a year. For all the people that were expecting in the morning, going, why didn't they release an episode?
All the people. Our family. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But we got everything uploaded and we got ready. We had a little bit of breakfast and we jumped in the car, dropped off the car at the dealership to get the mirror fixed. Yay! And then jumped in with Jackie's mom and drove to Kansas City to Deanna Rose's Home Farmstead or just Farmstead? No,
Farmstead.
Home Farmstead.
It was DCR.
Deanna Rose.
Yeah, Deanna Rose. DR.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Farmstead.
And we went there, and they have the coolest setup for these kids.
It was honestly really, 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 really cool.
Yeah, it's like one of those things I would have been obsessed with as a kid. It's like they have a lake where you can go fishing, and fishing poles you can rent that are on bamboo.
We did fish, yeah.
Yeah, bamboo poles with
fish.
a little line. Lucas caught 2 fish. He was gassed up.
It went from, I caught little fish, to now he's telling people he caught a huge bass.
Yeah, he's like, I caught a huge bass. And I caught 3 of them. Man, dude is awesome. But we had a really good time. They have, should I even get into the eagle that's there?
Oh my gosh, yeah. just go ahead and get into it.
So this place, like, they pretty much, like, what am I trying to say here? On the inside of this place, they have all different types of, like, animals that are around the area in Kansas. So you have a buffalo, have a bald eagle, have prairie dogs, a barred owl. What else did they have?
I don't know, but
a lot of different things. Anyway, so this eagle, why is it we always do stuff and then after the fact I can't recall it?
We are tired. I just said "wah" instead of "we." Wah, tired. We're tired.
And so this eagle named Americus apparently got hit by a truck, and the government. This is what the lady told us. I'm not making any of this up. Said a truck hit it, and that the eagle was then transported and was given this massive cage, or just kind of like massive shelter inside of this farmstead. And I was sitting there wondering, like, and I don't know if anybody else was wondering this, but it's like, why was this eagle so
no
important?
one was.
Why was this eagle so important that the government made a phone call and said, hey, can y'all take this? And I think the eagle was running, like, was running missions or was doing something.
I mean,
everyone else thinks I'm crazy. I'm like, how many eagles are there out there that have probably been poached or that have been injured? What made this eagle so special? It had either got hit by a military vehicle and then they felt bad and sent it there.
That is a good point to make, is that we are near Fort Riley. So we are near a massive military base.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious, like, what operations do you think an eagle's running for the military or for the government, as you would like to say?
Is that so far-fetched though?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how they communicate with an eagle, and an eagle then runs missions.
You can train animals. I've seen pigeons in New York being trained with little notes tied to them and fly it across New York City. Why is it impossible to think that there's not an eagle that could have been trained up to fly somewhere, drop off some information, or I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know how you would train an eagle. I can't answer that question. But I can tell you that if I do believe that the government is capable of anything, I believe that they are sure capable enough to train an eagle to do something.
We always pushing the boundaries. We're talking about governments.
And you want to know something else that's crazy? You think that it's so crazy means that they would do it. Because, like, oh, people just be like, oh, wow.
I don't think that it's so crazy. You just asked if I had initially thought about it when they said the eagle got called in.
The eagle got the government. They said the government made a phone call, and I said, what made that eagle so special? That was my only question.
I know. I love where your head went with it because it just made the day even more interesting. But no, I mean, you're right. I feel like our government, like.
Where are you going with this one?
This will be the last thing I say. No, I just think that there's so much that goes on that we might think is far-fetched and that might be so normal for them, but there's so much we don't know about. So an eagle being trained is,
Also,
honestly not crazy.
did you ever follow up or see if that UFO that was spotted in New Mexico was real that we watched?
I don't. How am I supposed to find out if the UFO is real?
I saw if they were. I was wondering if they reported anything else.
No, I'll call up Xenon tonight and ask her.
What else went on with so we went to the farm. We went and saw my youngest brother.
Yep.
One of my younger brothers, that just actually bought a house in Lawrence. So we went and checked in on him. House was awesome.
Yes.
Seriously, was so cool.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to hang out there and chill.
I just love Jameson so
Jameson's
much. That's
awesome.
his brother.
Yeah, Jameson's awesome. We need to interview all of our family
Someone
members.
needs, someone from the fam needs to
Someone
get
be
on the
brave.
podcast.
Someone be brave enough to come on the podcast.
Yeah.
But other than that, and then we took Lacey to Allen Fieldhouse. So for everyone that's not familiar, because Lacey was not familiar, that Allen Fieldhouse is where the Kansas Jayhawks play.
I think 90% of like humans, Americans, let's say Americans, do not know what this is.
That's cap. That's major cap.
My mom was a basketball coach and
I
played.
guarantee you she can tell you where Allen Fieldhouse is. I guarantee it. Lacey, do you understand that?
I don't even think my grandfather. You know my grandfather in basketball. I don't even think he would know about that. I can ask him.
Baby, trust
You have to recognize that you grew up an hour from it, so it seems really, really big for you. We were all out there living our lives, not really concerned with Allen's Fieldhouse.
Allen Fieldhouse first, with no S. Secondly, like if I said Duke, you would know where Duke was, correct? Or you would know about Duke.
Is it North Carolina?
It is in North Carolina.
I only know that because of Korea and our friends that went there.
Okay, well, bad example.
Did they go there? No, they went to North Carolina.
Isaiah was North Carolina.
See, it's so confusing. So I really didn't know. That was just a lucky guess.
It's not confusing. It's not.
I also didn't go to college. Okay, so I don't know all the colleges.
I understand, and I'm not saying you have to go to college. All I was trying to explain to you and tell you is that Kansas is where basketball was created, and so Allen Fieldhouse, Mr. Naismith.
Smith. What's it? It's Alan Naismith?
No.
Frick. What is his first name? John?
Jim Naismith.
Jimmy.
Is a creator of
Jimmy Naismith.
basketball. Is a creator of basketball, and he coached at Kansas, and then and that's why Allen Fieldhouse is what Cameron Indoor. That's where Duke plays. Or if you said like Kentucky's moved, but you would say like Kentucky, Kansas, Duke. Like those are like the schools that are like big, have always been like big basketball. They've been around for forever.
I have learned that because you always watch the what is it?
March Madness.
I know. Like I know in my heart. Sometimes the words just lose me at 6 a.m.
But so we were trying to go inside to show her the actual like original rules of basketball, which are written down, which are, I compared it to the Declaration of Independence. I don't know if that's a great example, but it is, because it's not as worth as much as Declaration of Independence, but it's.
Well, you mean the thing that our country is built on?
Yes, it's that important. It's behind.
Honey,
like,
I know. I really am not trying to minimize it.
Well,
just think it's funny that you compared it to the Declaration of Independence.
I mean, it's up there.
That is a big deal.
I mean, actually, I'll tell you how much they bought it for, because they had to. Someone found that up in there. I think someone. No, that's actually was something else. I think I was gonna say I thought somebody found this up in their closet. I was also gonna. Someone actually found it up in their closet.
Dang, I'm gonna start looking in my closet.
Or attic. Sorry.
Attic.
But I'm not sure if that was that I'm thinking of, or if it was a Rembrandt.
But basically, It's not that I don't care. I think it's really, 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 really cool. It's that you guys were acting like I was a crazy person for not knowing what it was.
You weren't acting like you were a crazy person. I was just trying to explain it.
Y'all said it went over my head.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I definitely didn't say that.
I'm like, wait.
Oh, no, Jim Naismith. I'm tripping. James Naismith.
Wow. Whoa.
No, that's messed up.
That is messed up. See,
That is
and you
messed
getting
up.
on to me for not knowing. I just learned about it yesterday.
Jim Naismith. I'm tweaking. My bad.
No, that is really cool because I've never thought about the creation of really any sport. And so,
Yeah. The original rules of basketball was bought for $3.8 million.
honestly, I feel like that's a steal.
KU alumnus David Booth, shout out David Booth, and his wife Susanna purchased the original rules of basketball at an auction Friday afternoon, and then they donated it to Kansas men's basketball, or donated to KU.
Do you think their kids got to start on the basketball team?
Probably. Probably.
Oh, that's really, really cool. No,
That's really cool. I wish I could do something like that.
But now I know what Allen Fieldhouse is. Now I know who James Naismith
Yeah,
is.
we'll go to a game. We'll go to a game at some point.
Yeah. I enjoy sports. I just didn't
You need something
build
to
my life around it, so
No.
I don't know all these little things.
You need something like to buy into it. Like when I explained who Coach K was, and Duke, you're like, this is his last time he's ever gonna
like
coach.
the emotional.
Exactly. You need
tie.
the emotional attachment.
But I care. Like I enjoy the sport just for the sense of like it's fun to watch. But then
Mhm.
beyond that, like I know how much you love it, so it's obviously a priority to me.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, I'm just like such a good wife.
You're great. You're a great wife. So, two news things I looked up this morning.
Oh,
One, I'm gonna already rebuke this, but a woman in Canada, like yards from her house, she found a deer carcass.
no, I saw this too. And did I DM it to you?
No, I've seen this twice now. I just didn't bring,
Check your
I just didn't bring it
DMs
up.
later because I meant to bring it up last night.
Deer carcass, and yards from her house, she was like, oh, maybe an animal will pull up. It's Canada for sure. I almost said Canada, and two witches pulled up on the carcass and was eating it.
Yeah,
Yo, I would have been
almost naked.
shook.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. But
I know I got God on my side, but your boy would have been out of there. They would have been up on Zillow the next day. Hey, I'm out.
Really?
I would have been in the hotel.
See, that's when you have to take authority.
Yeah.
You have to take authority
Yeah,
in the
okay.
spirit.
So what would you have done?
I don't know if I saw the video or if I saw them.
I didn't see the video. Well, it was on Fox News.
No, I'm saying if you own the house and you're saying if I saw them and like doing it or if I saw the video of
If
them
you
doing
saw
it later.
if you pulled up the camera footage.
I think honestly I would just immediately start praying over the house and over them even. Like I would pray and all my family and just I do that over
Mm-hmm.
our home and stuff, but and then I would probably call the authorities.
You would probably?
Yeah, but as soon as I saw that post, I went into the comments because I always enjoy seeing what people say.
I love it. Instagram comments. I'm sure people know this, but Instagram comments is where I live. It is some of the funniest people exist.
Yeah, but some people made a good point. They said, like, how do you know that they're witches? We don't, right? But
Correct.
is that a witch activity? Is that someone that serves the enemy, something they would do as as I don't know, an offering or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they also made a good point. They were like, this also could be something related to trafficking because of the way that they didn't have anything on except for their underwear. And yeah, it could have been something they were like forced to do. I could see that as well. So I don't know. Either way,
You think that they escaped from trafficking or they were being trafficked?
that was another thing that someone was like, maybe they haven't eaten in however long. I mean, obviously these are far-fetched, but
I
it's
was gonna say they just decided to pull up on the deer carcass.
McDonald's on the road. They go, but no,
McDonald's,
obviously
you got the golden arches up that way, and you got the deer carcass.
I would believe that like they were forced to do it over. They were just hungry, but it's just something to think about because we obviously don't know the context, but it definitely looks witchy.
It looks wild.
And
like, can you imagine pulling up the video? Oh yeah, Grandpa, I'm gonna see this. Maybe there's a bear out there. Maybe there was some coyotes pulled up, and some humans. I gotta see the footage.
You know
I
what
hope she
creeped
posted
me
it.
out even more was the hair.
How it was all locked up and
It
it was like bald, and then
it was like falling out in places like chunks, or they were wigs.
That's the other thing.
Bad wigs.
I was gonna say that's the other thing.
Did we actually see them eat it? You know.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say is this day and age, it's very easy for people. Like, it's very easy for her. Like, who knows if somebody saw her set that camera up? Who knows? Like, there could have been her neighbors up the street was like, oh, she got her camera out. Let's go mess with her.
Yeah.
And now it's blown up to this. We really don't know.
Or she hates her neighbors and wants her neighbors to have to move, so she like
that's actually
frames them.
Or just says that, ends up doing it, and then gets her neighbors to move, buys the lot.
I don't know, but
That is wild.
eating raw deer, like, do you survive that?
Absolutely not. Venison? Well, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
if you're
there is meat
demon
you can
possessed, I feel like that's different. I don't know, I don't know how that works, but like, if you're demon possessed and they've literally taken over your physical body, can demons eat deer and live?
I don't know. This
You know?
is making me think. It was giving paranormal activity vibes.
No, it's creepy, but the way, I don't know, just thinking about it, I'm like, there's so much evil around us that we don't physically see that's just as nasty.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like we see this and it's so appalling, but yet like there's people we know and all the stuff that, and not personally we know, I'm just saying in general in the world, like we know people, we see people, we pass people on the street that are actively serving the enemy. They're just not eating a dead deer, and so
not on camera,
so we don't notice it, and we don't, we aren't afraid, I guess, but it's going on everywhere.
for sure. There was something else that I saw news-wise that I wanted to tell you about.
I love when you drink out your big coffee mug. You look like a little old man with your coffee mug. You look so handsome.
Thank you. You do too.
The last 2 days.
You
always
have looked beautiful as well, and looked
thank you.
so
yeah,
good.
You were crushing on me yesterday.
I was.
I loved it.
And you was looking like the girl that came home from college. That was the next door neighbor.
Yeah, you kept calling me the girl next door. Such a compliment.
Kathy Hilton's documentary on HBO.
I cannot wait. Do you know when it comes out?
I don't know that, but her comment was somebody's gonna get a Golden Man for this, meaning that somebody's gonna get a Emmy or Oscar. Emmys for TV. Jinx.
Who like, is it acting though? Can you get?
I think it's just a documentary.
They have, obviously, duh. Yeah, they obviously have a section category for
it. But it's something to do with her, and like which makes sense why she didn't want to be on Beverly Hills, because she's probably like,
just wait for this.
Yeah, she's just like, I got the HBO joint coming out.
Yeah.
Y'all chill. Y'all doing Bravo, I'm doing HBO.
She's definitely had an interesting life. Think about it. Like, she grew up a child actress with her sisters.
Friends with Michael Jackson.
Grew up in the Hollywood scene as a kid, then ends up meeting her husband, that they are one of the richest families to exist. And I don't know that to be true, but they're very, very wealthy. They own, she becomes an heiress, right?
Paris was the heiress.
But wouldn't she be as well? Because she's...
No, she's a duchess.
Whatever.
Hey!
How you doing? Okay.
Okay.
Let's pause for just a sec. We're back.
We're back. Quick brief intermission real quick. Lucas was saying good morning.
Saying good morning and off to watch Up for a couple minutes while we take this home. But I'm very excited about Kathy Hilton's docu. Wow. I'm kind of like excited. Trendy. What? Docu.
And the sun is hitting you great right now, Shorty. You look great.
Thank you. I'm just going to kind of keep looking at it to make it last. But I bet you she's going to have at least 5 one-liners that will be quotable for a year.
100%.
I can't wait.
I was trying to see if there was the other thing
that you had found.
That I had.
We had also watched Paris in Love during the year of our engagement, and I loved it, about Paris Hilton, and it was about way more than her wedding, but it was kind of supposed to be documenting her planning her wedding with her mom and her fiance, now husband, but it was about way more than that. She gave us a little insight into like just her time away at boarding school, and then all the,
which was crazy.
Yeah, all the work she was doing trying to pass laws regarding what she went through with her boarding school. And it was a really, really, really well done documentary. I left just feeling like I understood her so much better.
Did you watch the documentary that she did about the boarding school?
There's one specifically about it.
I thought she, because remember she was telling her mom, like, I can't believe you haven't watched it. Like, I can't believe you haven't.
Oh, you're right.
So, and that's why I was like, we should definitely watch that, because obviously I went to boarding school on the East Coast, so I'm very curious to see what it looked like, how it was, because my experience obviously was very different from from hers. So. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. No, I was just talking about Paris in Love.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. Did you find it?
I didn't, and I'm sure I'll. Not the Melissa Gorga thing that we had already talked about how Teresa believes that they called the FBI on Joe. Jackie, some text got leaked about her going off on Teresa Giudice. I know where it's at.
On behalf of Melissa Gorga?
Because she rocks with Melissa.
Yeah. Wait, did part 3 come out last night? Probably.
I believe so.
We tried to catch up on our shows last night and tried to do Summer House Part 2, Reunion Part 2 last night, and we both fell asleep 15 minutes in. We're having long days, and so it's hard to stay awake and watch that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try.
We're gonna lock in, or we'll just recap it in the morning with the we'll give you the highlights like ESPN over here of the Housewives. So Housewives is messy because everything gets leaked. It don't matter. But Jackie Goldenschneider,
aka
the friend
Melissa Giudice, leaked. Teresa Giudice leaked this.
Correct. Blew up Jacqueline Loretta multiple times years ago to trash. Years ago, and
wait,
they loved
Jackie or Jacqueline did this?
So Jackie Goldschneider.
Okay.
Blew up Jacqueline Loretta.
Okay. Jacqueline is, I guess, the cousin.
Apparently, multiple times.
We're talking about Real Housewives of New Jersey, you guys.
Correct. Years ago to trash Teresa Giudice prior to sharing crop text behind Jacqueline's back. So it says Jackie from, and it says 201 Magazine. It says, "Hi honey, it's Jackie. Just wanted to make sure you have my cell number. Sometimes my manager reads my Instagram messages since he does my social media. He is friends with some of the other women, so I like to keep stuff private. Hope you're doing great. Wish you'd come back to Jersey and destroy that. The B with me. Sending love." And then I guess we'll discuss more tomorrow. I'll text you and we'll figure out a time. She'll get her soon enough, I'm sure. That's from Jackie. No worries. I'll text you tomorrow when I know something. When I know some. He goes, "Oh, sorry, I had company." Yada yada yada. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
She's just going off, and she's also tight.
She's a movie star. Can do whatever she wants. Oh man. So she's saying this to Jacqueline.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd even want to see the inside of any of their text messages.
Their phones is
Pop. For sure.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, I
get my
honestly
hands on Teresa Giudice's phone. Boy. Boy.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm digging these little 30-minute episodes because we're still doing it.
Yeah.
We're making it shake even, during family week before everyone gets up.
30 minutes is always a nice little time too. I feel like 30 minutes is always super digestible for people. It's like it's not a massive commitment in the day, and it's like if you just want to put us on that, we can be great background.
We're great background noise. I'm background noise to Jackie all the time. But yep. I really, really, really am ready today to start playing games. I need to start playing a game.
You can get cards. What do you want to get beat in?
I would love to go play you in Dutch Blitz right now.
Let's go do it. I'm down for that.
And have breakfast. And I didn't eat breakfast yesterday. I need breakfast today.
I could tell you didn't eat breakfast yesterday.
Oh, could you? No, I was very sweet.
You were good. You weren't bad. It was just like I knew you were hungry. You're still great. I'm not telling you you did anything wrong. I just knew you didn't have breakfast yesterday. I was like, how was that? Well, you had the hash browns. Yeah,
but I'm meaning before that. Like we were up at 5:30 and I didn't eat until 9:30.
Same.
Whatever. I'm gonna go eat oatmeal, beat you in Dutch Blitz, and get this family week pumping.
Also, if you go to McDonald's, I get nobody asked, you didn't ask this, but you get the sausage McGriddle, put the strawberry jelly on it, and then
he's laughing at the movie.
Put the strawberry jelly on it, and you can put a hash brown on it if you want to. I mix it up sometimes. I didn't do it yesterday, but put the hash brown on it. Close it.
You're innovative.
If anybody wants to know what I order from McDonald's.
No, it honestly is good, but I'm about McDonald's out. What? McDonald's out. We've been having it so much recently.
McDonald's breakfast will never get old. I will live on McDonald's breakfast.
You do that.
I would do that in Europe if they had it.
Anyways, let us know if y'all want us to interview a family member, and if what.
No, go for it. I remember the other thing I was going to say. I didn't want to forget it.
Go for it.
The Turkish lira dropped 5% more. It's the lowest it's ever been in Turkey.
Dang.
So our coffees probably would have been like $1.
Dang.
Anyways.
That's wild. Anywho, that's all. Thank you guys so much for listening and sticking with us during, just the ebbs and flows of life and us moving countries and us never being in the same place. And yeah, I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful to be doing this with you, and I love you.
I am too. I love you too, baby.
Love you guys. Hope you have an amazing Wednesday. You're halfway through the week. Keep it going. And yeah, we will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
Subscribe, add us to your library, follow us on Instagram.
There you go. All of it.
All the things.
All the above.
And we love you guys.
Love you guys. Have a great Wednesday.
Peace.
We out.